What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lycan here, back with another, it's about to do it again, Marvel Rivals video, but it's not a Marvel Rivals video, it's Call of Duty. It's a Call of Duty beta first impressions. You're gonna see me looking off to the right a little bit. That's for me doing like my bullet points and what everything I want to talk about for this beta video. And then you're just gonna get random gameplay of me playing the game background. I've been playing the PC version and the console version to give this first impression because I wanted to be able to have a fair assessment of the beta. We're gonna do the good and the bad. It's more bad than good. Let me start there. And at the same time, I can also say the beta was really fun. I had a lot of fun playing the Call of Duty beta. So let's start off with number one, map design. For me, the maps are great. Like the maps, they look amazing. They feel amazing. It's more the art style pops. Like it's more open. You enjoy. It's more colorful. That's the best way I can describe it. Like it doesn't feel like Black Ops 6 maps were very dark and gritty, which I don't mind dark and gritty maps, but I have a problem with it when it's every map. When it's every map is dark and gritty, it's like, all right, come on, dog. Like why we got every map got to be, I'm up here squinting like I'm already blind. Like come on now. So like the maps, they're good maps simply because it doesn't feel like they flow with the wall jumping. Like it feels like certain maps are designed for wall jumping, certain maps are not. It feels like you have to go out of your way to wall jump. Whereas in certain maps, it feels like in the flow of battle, you can wall jump, which is it's cool. It's a cool gimmick. It's like it's a cool thing. Number two, gunplay. It's Call of Duty. The gunplay in Call of Duty has always been amazing. It'll always be amazing. It's the one thing that everybody keeps coming back for. You come back for the Call of Duty gunplay. Like as you can see on the screen, like I have the Drobic maxed out. Like I have it completely maxed out. I've been playing with it. I've been playing with a bunch of different guns. And yeah, like for the most part, every gun feels viable. Now, the Drobic is clearly the best gun in the beta. Like, it's not even close. It is the best gun in the beta. And it got nerfed, I believe, when the patch notes came out, when the open beta launched, or, yeah, officially launched. So, like, it's clearly the best gun in the game, but it's Call of Duty, so no, even if they nerf it, it doesn't matter. There's going to be a new best gun. So it's like, okay, cool, so what? Like, even with the changes that they made, they just changed the damage ranges, which, okay, like it's still the best gun in the beta. Another good thing, 3 kill streaks. The kill streaks in the beta, so far, I've gotten every kill streak, and they are fun. I played with them all. I found myself that I like to run Scout Pulse, UAV, and I like the dog surprising a lot, like compared to the others. Like the warship is cool. The hunter seeking drones, they're cool, but I really like the dog, and I don't know why, because it's weird. I'm normally a care package kind of guy though. I like to play that Russian roulette style, gamble with hard line, re-roll your package, blow up your package, kind of like booby trap it. That's my play style. So the fact that it's no care package in the beta, makes me sad. I hope it's in the full game, but I could also imagine if it's not. And the Gray Maker, I could see them nerfing it. Like, or I said Gray Maker, Grave Maker. I could see them nerfing Grave Maker. I could see them sitting there being like, okay, you know what? We need to increase the cost of Grave Maker. And because I know you've probably seen online dudes getting aces with Grave Maker and Search and Destroy. Like if you get it, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill because you can see the enemy with wall hacks. They can't see you. You just sit in the back of the map, snipe through a million walls, and it's like, all right, yep, well, you're dead. And there's really no counterplay. I don't know if cold-blooded counterplays it, but I also haven't tried. And yeah, like I said, for the most part, a majority of the streaks, they are all fun. I enjoy them all. And yeah, they were very fun. Now that's kind of where we go into transitioning into the bad. It's a lot of bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Once again, this is an honest first impression. I enjoyed the beta. I had fun playing the beta, but I am also weird. Like like I said, I maxed out some guns. I'm an above average player, like a 2 KD, 2.5, sometimes 3. Like, but I'm also an aggressive player. Like, I'm always just W key, rush them down. I'm not sitting back trying to camp for kill streaks. I play objective. Like, I play weird. So let me be clear on that. Also, my favorite Call of Duties are Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, and the original Modern Warfare 3. I don't like Advanced Warfare and Ghost. Like, once we got into those new movement ones, it was just like, it didn't feel like Call of Duty anymore. And I just enjoyed the old school. Oh, and I also enjoyed the remastered Modern Warfare 3, but it took me some time to get used to that and actually fall in love with it again. My first bad thing or bad point is the ping and desync. You're going to see this throughout. It's going to, like I said, it's going to be a bunch of different gameplay. You're going to see this throughout. I had ping issues, or more so desync issues. I was shooting people with normally like 5 to 10 bullets. It's like, oh, okay, that would kill. And I'm sitting there dumping an entire clip in the dudes. They're not dying. And on top of them not dying, they're turning on me and killing me. And I'm like, whoa, 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 how? Like, what? How did this occur? How? Please help me understand how this just occurred. Because he turned on me and I know I got the drop on him. And that's also going to lead into my second point. They need to increase the footsteps. It is ridiculous that somebody can just sneak up on you with, and it's not like they're running ninja. I would understand if people were running ninja. Like, you're going to see throughout the footage, yet a lot of people aren't running ninja. They're running ghost. They're running lightweight. Okay, cool. No, you cannot hear footsteps. Like, if nothing else, I am begging Treyarch, please make it so you can hear footsteps louder. Because it's ridiculous that you can't. Now, I talked about the ping and desync issue. I talked about not being able to hear footsteps. My third thing is going to be stem shots. The reason stem shots is in the bad category is because it feels like it's a requirement to run stem shots. If you look at every one of my loadouts, they all got stem shot. Because everything else isn't usable. It just isn't. Like, I like the pinpoint grenade. It's cool. I like the sight grenade somewhat. It's cool. And obviously you got your flashbang, your EMP, and your stun. Like, that's traditional COD. Cool. But you literally, if you run anything not named stem shot, you get in a 1 gunfight, maybe 2, you low health, and because of the maps being so small and compact, it feels like if you don't have stem shots on, you are at a massive disadvantage. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be, I'm essentially running no tactical because my tactical has to be a stem shot. No. And I don't know if that means they need to increase the regen rate, or if they need to change up and like give us an extra tac slot. I don't know. But stem shots feel mandatory. Like, if you've experienced this beta in the open beta, or if you got early access, you understand stems are a must. Now, the next one, movement. A lot of people are going to have, the reason I have movement in the bad category compared to the good, I personally enjoyed it. I eventually got used to the movement, but that's Call of Duty. Like, I subscribe to the philosophy, get good. You will eventually adjust. You will, if you truly care enough, you will eventually adjust. You will eventually get good. You will eventually just be like, you'll get used to the game. The reason I have a problem with the movement is Omni movement isn't new. The new thing is the wall jumping. The wall jumping doesn't feel fluid. it feels like I have to go out of my way, like I said back with the map design, to wall jump. Now, when you wall jump, typically you break people necks. You are gonna evade them, and they aren't used to it. But it's also the beta. By the time I give it by Christmas, everybody's gonna be used to the wall jumping. So you're not gonna juke people like that. But it just feels like this thing that isn't, it's a part of the game and it's a gimmick in the game, but it feels like they wanted to combine Black Ops 6 and Advanced Warfare and make them have a baby, which is Black Ops 7. But the problem is they didn't want to commit to either lane. It was like, we kind of nervous about how the community might react. So it's like, and once again, I'm somebody that didn't enjoy Advanced Warfare. So I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it had they fully committed to it. And I had fun in the beta, but it's just, I wish it was more places to wall jump. It was more fluid in the gun battles. It was more like, it was more a part of your kit instead of feeling like a gimmick one-off thing you do for a clip. Like, ooh, look what I did to this guy kind of thing. And that's what it feels like. It feels like it's a TikTok clip kind of thing. Like, ooh, look what I did to them. The next issue, players quitting. I want to preface this. I am a solo player. I don't typically play in groups. I'm somebody like right now, my mother has cancer and she's in the hospital. If you watch this video, say a prayer for her. I'm like, because if I say a like, that sounds like no. Like, say a prayer for her, if that's what you believe in. But so I don't really have time. Like, my playtime varies and is weird and is all over the place. I have other things and other priorities, obviously. I have an issue with dudes quitting out of matches and because they go 1-6. So they go 1-6, they quit because they hear, or 1-10 because they hear Raps Inbound or Gravemaker or what else? It's the what? Yeah. So they hear Watchdog Hilo, they hear the HKDS, they hear Rhino, they hear the Warship, they hear any of the high-end kill streaks from 1,000 up. They hear any of those kill streaks go off and they just instantly leave. And it's like, dog, you played bad, which is fine. We all have bad games. Cool. Why are you quitting? Because now you quitting, it ends up in a situation where I'm stuck in this match. Oh, I'm not stuck in the match, but I'm in this match and it's 4v6 or it's 3v6. I've had it where I'm literally the last person in the match and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm leaving. Because it's like, you have to have your head on a swivel even more so now because you're getting shot from 20 different angles because dude quit. And it's not your fault that dude quit. He's upset because he wants to protect his stats and his KD, so he quit the match. Because as long as you leave the match, it doesn't count to your career stats. Now that's another thing I think they should change. If you leave a match, it should count. Whatever you were doing in that match should still count to stop y'all from leaving. Because like that's the only fix that I could think of, because it's not like it's a casual game mode. It's not like it's ranked. They can't add a quitter penalty or anything. So it's like the only thing I could think of is if you make it so people stats still don't, your stats still count, guess what? They won't be leaving then, because guess what? They're gonna try to fix that KD. So I feel like that's just a much better, it's a much better like outcome and thing that they can do compared to anything else. The next bad thing is bugs. The bugs in this game. So if you like, I'm gonna see if I can duplicate it right now. Yeah, like it didn't happen, but sometimes I'll have a clip in the background where you'll go to change your perks, and when you change your perks, the perks won't change. And I thought that was just like a weird bug. Like this it's in the bad category, but it's a small bug that Treyarch should be able to get rid of instantly. But like I said, I'm gonna be completely about my experience and what I experienced. The bugs of not being able to swap your perks whenever you want to swap your perks. The the rocket issue with UAV and counter UAV. So if you look at UAV, it says counters the first lock-on rock missile with a flare, increase bullet resistance. Okay. The rocket in the beta isn't a lock-on rocket. So when they like, I'm assuming I don't know if this is a bug or not, but whenever I would shoot somebody's UAV with a rocket, it would vary. Sometimes it would take one rocket, sometimes it would take 5. And I mean, like, I'm leading the target and everything, and it just wouldn't die. And I'm like, wait, like, why is it taking so many bullets? Like, there's no way you're telling me increased bullet resistance make it go from 1 to 5. No. No, ain't no way. Stop. So, like, it's just those small things that could be, well, I know the perk thing is a bug, but the UAV, counter UAV, that could be a bug. It could not be. But I still have to put it in the bad category. But since we also talked about that, let's talk about perks. The perk distribution, this is bad, is dog shit. Period. The fact that lightweight is in perk 1, outside of lightweight, ghost, ninja, maybe flak jacket. So those 4 perks. Oh, my bad. Maybe scavenger. What other perk? Like, lightweight feels like a mandatory perk. If you don't run, there's a reason why all of my classes have lightweight on it. It's because if you do not run lightweight, it feels like you are running in mud. You are so slow without lightweight. It's ridiculous. I hate it. They really, like, it. In my opinion, lightweight needs to be intrinsic. They just need to make that built in. Like, whatever the boost you get from lightweight, put that in there. Just whoop, right there. Intrinsic. We good. And then I can run other perks. I can run scavenger. I can run ghost. Well, you don't need to run ninja because you can't fucking hear footsteps now. But ninja, flak jacket, like, I can run other stuff. Cold-blooded, like, other stuff. And the other one, dexterity. Trying to slide and challenge a person on the headshot glitch. What am I supposed to do? If you slide around the corner without dexterity, you know somebody's on a headshot glitch. You slide around that corner and challenge, you can't aim. So he's just gonna gun you down because you in tack stance. Like, what the hell? No. Bullets just going all past him. There ain't no bullet hit him. Not a one. So you just sitting there spraying. It's like, dog, I kind of, just a little bit of help, try out a wee bit. So yeah, I am of the opinion, make dexterity, make lightweight intrinsic. So that way it gives people more, it gives more variety. You don't feel like it's a mandatory perk. Because in perk 2, I'm running Hunter Instinct. I kind of flip between Hunter's Instinct and Looper because I like to earn my kill streaks again, obviously. But honestly, outside of, and that's just me forcing that. Like, and that's also for the specialty. But there isn't really a mandatory perk in perk 2, in slot 2. So you can even move those, like, move the perks around. They are 100% need to be moved around. All right, and then finally, I'm going to address the elephant in the room, skill-based matchmaking. I am someone that is pro skill-based matchmaking. The reason I am pro skill-based matchmaking is because nobody wants to be on the receiving end of getting stomped out with a 6 stack. So imagine you get every match, you running the 6 scumps, nade, crim, optic, phase, 100 thieves, pick a pro league, pick a pro, dashy, whoever, like, pick them. Nobody wants to run into 6 of them. But at the same time, you got to flip that. Nobody wants to be the bottom guy getting stomped out every game. He does, like, and with open matchmaking with no protection, it's the Wild West. You don't know what you're going to get. You could get one game where you run into that team of pros and, well, it's about to be a long day for you. And you might say, oh, well, I can just quit the game. And it's like, or lead a match, and it's like, no, that shouldn't be that should not be the response. It shouldn't be the response of, oh, I ran into players better than me, so I'm just leave. No, play the match, get better, practice. Like, though, I don't know what is with the modern gamer and not wanting to do those things, but you're not going to always be the best at everything. You got to play to get better. I didn't start out being able to be good. I played and eventually got better. And that's just what it was. So, like, skill-based matchmaking needs to be a thing. It's a necessary evil. Because I also remember the days when it was open matchmaking and everybody complained because they kept running into pros. Back in Black Ops 1, in Black Ops 2, in Modern Warfare 3. It was, oh, everybody got tired of that. And even then, it was still skill-based matchmaking. It just wasn't as strong. You can definitely notice the difference between the lobbies, between open and the open and closed mosh pits. And that's also another thing. This goes back to my issue as a solo player. Can we get Mercenary Mosh Pit back for like solo players? Like, solo player here, all my solo players, we don't always want to run into a team. So can we get Mercenary Mosh Pit back where it's everybody, in Mercenary Mosh Pit is solo because you can't queue into it with a team? But skill-based matchmaking really, I genuinely don't know what the community wants with that. Because yes, you can remove skill-based matchmaking. And I guarantee you, let's say whatever the next Call of Duty is, because let's say they don't do it in Black Ops 7. Whatever the next Call of Duty is, MW4. They're going to remove it and everybody's going to praise it, love it, cool. MW5 come out, everybody going to love it. Black Ops 8 going to come out, everybody going to be mad. Because now they're going to get tired of getting pub stomped. You're going to get tired of getting clip farmed and all that. Like, people, you need to protect the bottom people while also not punishing the top people. And there's a middle ground of player as well that also needs to be taken into account for. But those players, everybody should be able to eat with skill-based matchmaking. You should be able to have a fair, balanced match that everybody can enjoy themselves without feeling like it's a sweat fest, without feeling like I gotta run every meta gun, without feeling like, oh, if I don't play this class, this gun, this kill streak, I'm gonna end up losing. I genuinely don't know what the answer to it is, but what I do know is Call of Duty, Activision needs to figure it out, because right now, with Battlefield 6 around the corner, it's looking spooky for y'all right now. And I know with the Game Pass price increase, it's looking real spooky. And if Call of Duty Black Ops 7 flop, Battlefield 6 pop, it's bad. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Liking. I'm out. Peace. Have a nice one.